We're live on Facebook, so like us and share the show later on, and you guys can share it and have fun with it as well. My next guests have also not been on with me ever before. I have with me Allison Pattison, if I say it correctly. She's the founder and CEO of Arizona Provider Training. And I want you to tell us who you have with you, which is Stephanie Brown. She's the Director of Operations. Welcome to the show, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So first off, I want you to tell us a little bit about yourselves and really what sets you apart.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Allison.
All right. Well, my background is in education, and I started Arizona Provider Training in June of 2017 with the mission to just bring quality training to individuals working with individuals with developmental disabilities. And so I'm going to have Stephanie talk a little bit about what sets us apart.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think what sets us apart is our passion. So all of the trainers, including myself and Allison, we're super passionate about the information that we give to all of the people that work with or are parents to individuals with developmental disabilities or physical disabilities. And we believe in the teaching. We think it's great tools for their toolbox, and we're super passionate about it. We make sure that we deliver it and make sure that people understand it and can use it as they're working with individuals. We specialize in people that work with individuals with disabilities, but we are also for the community too. All of our classes you can take if you are a babysitter or if you are a parent. All of our classes are interchangeable and they work well. I use the information that I teach on my own kids,
That's
on my
awesome.
husband.
That is really, on her husband.
Yeah.
I would too. Now, the classes that you teach, okay, let's talk a little bit about the demographics of who they are, Stephanie.
Yeah, so the demographics is really the community. So anyone in the community, they are going to want to take any of our classes. We have tons of classes online, via Zoom, in person. We have 6 different locations. We do morning classes, we do night classes. So we're really out there trying to help people who support people with developmental disabilities or physical disabilities. But again, we're out there trying to, let schools know what we offer. We have babysitting classes for youth. We have a mental health first aid for youth, for schools, for counselors that are helping the youth and helping adults with mental health issues.
What I love about my show the most is the information that people get here. It's just great. And where else but on Networking Arizona would you hear something like this? And I think it's really great because it's not just people who are already in this field, it's anybody who's in this field, especially if you are working with someone who has a disability. It's hard to do that. And so even if you think you can, guess what? You can learn how to do that even better, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, when they go up onto your website, which is ap.training. There's no .com, so ap.training. You can also call them. Their phone number is 480-322-1149, and anyone can enroll at any time. Is that
Yes.
correct? Okay.
Yeah, and we do offer CPR and first aid. A lot of people in the community use our CPR and first aid. We do go into businesses. We also go into schools. We're going in this week to teach some 7th graders out of school.
So not only do they come to you, but you can actually come, especially if you've got a business,
Yep.
and that's awesome, and the
Yep.
schools as well.
Yep.
So again, the information is all on the website.
It is. Yeah.
It is ap.training, no .com. So ap.training. So the mission, what's your mission statement?
Yeah. So our mission when we are training caregivers to support individuals with special needs, our mission is the member or the individual that has special needs, because we know that there's a direct link between the training we provide and the care that members receive. Same goes for our CPR classes. Our mission is to provide excellent education so that people can go out and feel comfortable to do CPR.
I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to do it. Okay, because I have a question that's coming to
Okay.
my mind.
Yeah.
A lot of people out there, my question is how often, how nice is it to be able to have somebody that you know is certified? So what happens is they come, they're gonna get a certification, which brings them next to the next level. So when you're having somebody that's coming in, even if it's a babysitter,
Mhm.
or your own family member that is
Yes.
going to be taking care of that person who has a special need, isn't it nice to know it's a peace of mind thing? Would you think is that correct?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And the people that come to you that are from outside,
Mhm.
do you also help them, or is it just you've got your certification, go and out there and tell them you have it, or do you help them be able to, like maybe find a job or anything like that?
So we don't do job placement, but a lot of the people that come to us already have a job,
That's
and
what I'd
that
asked you before.
that requires that certification.
So
Mhm.
what would you say that makes you different than the other people in the industry?
I think most importantly, what makes us different is all of our trainers' passion. So if you spoke to any of our trainers or you took any of our classes, you would see every trainer is passionate. We all teach differently, but we're all super passionate. Also, we do morning and evening classes. There's not other training facilities that offer evening classes. We also do every language. So we have Spanish classes, but if you spoke a language that was not English or Spanish, we do private classes that offer that other language for you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and if you need some type of help, like even if it's not a language thing, but you just need extra help with that class or extra help with that exam, again, we do private classes to help you through that. You know,
That's
we
really
don't want
super.
you to come in and not pass.
Again, that website is ap.training, there is no .com, so ap.training, and anyone can enroll at any time. And this is what kind of got me for a second, and I just got it. So, you're doing a podcast?
We are.
Let's talk about
Yep.
that. They started a podcast, it's different than live radio, but go ahead.
Well, actually, we built a studio.
Nice!
Because we do a lot of, we do continuing education classes, and we needed a studio to film. And so we have part of our studio is filming the CEUs, and then part is the podcast.
So where do they see it and hear it?
Yeah, so we're on YouTube. We are on Apple's podcasts and also Spotify.
What's
But
the
also,
name of it?
So it's APT Beyond the Classroom, but it's also on our website. If you click on the podcast tab, you can see it there.
How often do you air it?
Yep. So once a month our podcasts come out.
And you can check it out right on their website, which is ap.training. Don't forget, there is no .com. So ap.training. You can also call them direct. It's 480-322-1149. They also offer CPR classes. They offer for all anybody that is looking for anybody who is a special needs that would like somebody that can come into their home that you know is certified, that you know that you can count on and have some peace of mind with that. Also, you said that you do all languages. You even teach language as well. Is that correct? Did I get that right?
So we don't teach the language,
What was it
but
that
we
you were
will
saying?
teach it in their language.
Oh, in
So,
there. I'm
mhm,
sorry.
the
In
class
their
will be in
language.
your
So
language.
almost any class. That's
Yeah,
awesome that you do
absolutely.
that.
And I was just gonna say we are in 6 locations. In
I was just
Arizona.
gonna ask you.
Yeah.
6 different
So
locations.
that's really a benefit, because if you live in Tucson, you can take classes with us.
And
If
they're
you-
really excited because you just collaborated with.
State
State
48.
48.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
A lot of people are
Wearing
doing
our
that now.
shirts. Yep.
So that's so cool. So
Yeah.
when did you do that? Get up on that mic so they can hear you.
Yeah, so we just did this collaboration, and we have not started selling these shirts yet. We are going to probably this week. We're setting it up, but yeah, we're really excited about that collaboration and just being able to highlight our business with State 48.
What I'm really excited about is the information that you're hearing. Maybe it's you or someone that you know that might have a need for this. Maybe you have somebody that just says you're going to be babysitting and you want to have them be able to have that certification so that you can come in and tell that person that's going to hire you that you have it. They're going to love it. There's all sorts of people out there that are ready, that are working. They can get their further education. It can be done in anybody's language. language, and of course, babysitters,
Yeah.
they have them to, anybody can take a class, and anyone can enroll at any time. So the phone number to call direct, it's 480-322-1149. Don't forget, they also have a podcast that they just started as well. You can also check them out on their website. It's A as in Apple, P as in Paul, .training, and don't forget, there's no .com.